Hey everybody, I'm Marion, the Inappropriate Artist, and hey, this has been many tries now to make this video. And I have a bunch of cleaning up to do in here today, and I'm not taking you all along for that ride. My camera battery can't take it. So, until I get my new phone that has a battery that can actually handle it, because even with this, it's not holding enough of a charge. It's drained this in 2 hours that I've been trying to make this video down to nothing, and so I better get this out. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to start later today. Anyway, I got my license finally. Temporary. They have to send me the official. I just got a little piece of paper, copy of it. I don't know what kind of magic dust they gotta put on it now to make it prove that I am a U.S. citizen and a resident of Texas. All this extra stuff that we have to do now to prove who we are. Tell you what, I was beginning to wonder. I had a birth certificate. An official birth certificate too, mind you, with the wax seal. The real deal. Not a copy of my birth certificate. The real deal. Yeah. So, I had that. I had my social security card. I had my old driver's license, which had literally expired the day before. And with all of these things that have gone on because of COVID, with all the scheduling and stuff that has had to happen over the last couple of years, you would have thought that they would at least give like a 3-day freaking window around the day. No. Even though it wasn't my fault that I couldn't get a sooner appointment. I tried. So, with that, I had to pay all the penalties, right? Pay all the extra fees for the classes and stuff that I had to take to get my license, because now that it expired, not even 8 hours of expiration, mind you, I had to go pay to take a 6-hour course, which took me 14 hours, because that's how the Wi-Fi works. So yeah, there was that, and then so that actually was the biggest part of it. And it was running around to find the paperwork that they wanted, and then when I came with the paperwork that I thought they wanted, it wasn't official enough. Very frustrating, and I am grateful that it's over, and I never want to go through it again. And to be quite honest with you, I don't think I'm going to stay a resident of Texas. I did it because this is where I had things already partially. I had started this process last year, and I thought I had done all of that legwork so that this year when I got here it would be easy. No, turns out not. Turns out you basically have to go through the same exact thing every single year, which I'm like, ooh, this is not going to be my home state for much longer. Yeah. I know. I have friends who are like, stay in Texas, give it your vote. It needs it. I know. But having to go through this every single year, I can't. I can't do that to myself. It's too frustrating, too difficult, too hard, especially when there's other states that, like, I mean, 2 years at least. Come on. But we have to have our vehicles inspected every single year. So I can't even re-register from a distance. I have to bring the vehicle back here to go through their inspection process. Can't get it done anywhere else either. And to be quite honest with you, I do not want to spend another summer in Texas. I want to go north. I want to be spending these hot months traveling and painting the northern states that are too cold to do in the wintertime. or dangerous to do in the wintertime because of snow and ice and all that stuff. Yeah. So this is what's been going on in my head all this week, and it's been very frustrating to me. And I have done no real writing. I did yesterday, finally. I was able to pull out my paintbrush and do some, just some, not painting anything that I'm seeing, just, for the most part, like sunrise colors, and like seeing light through trees. Here's a nice stormy sky that I saw earlier this week, here's another sunset, right? This was me just using up pigment on the palette because I had all that orange and I was like, I want to use it. So I painted me a fall tree. And just simple. And, the fun part about doing these to me, this is like exercises. Exercises not only for my muscle memory, but to reconnect the dots in my brain. Art therapy is a real thing, and with all of the stress that I've been under, I needed this badly. I had been put through a lot of trauma, having to deal with a lot of old trauma this week. And it definitely showed itself. My appetite disappeared. It was a real force-feeding week for me. I'm still struggling with it. I'm trying to force it back. It was really stressful to have to go through all of that. So now I can kind of redirect my energy again. Yesterday I tried to make something for you guys, and my brain obviously was not back yet. Because I tried to film painting some of these little sketches that I was working on, and I couldn't get the coordination together to get it done. So I gave up and went, you know what, I just need to give my brain a break. So when I got up, I didn't sleep through the night last night, but I woke up at about 1:45, or thereabouts, 2:45, and was up until about 4:45, and I got back into bed and went back to sleep instead of staying up like I've been doing. And didn't wake up until 7:30, and so when I got up, and I was like, oh well, there goes the time that I usually post a video at, and I didn't get one done. I was like, you know what? It's okay. I know the algorithm is incredibly unforgiving, and at this point, I don't care anymore. I give up. I'm trying to keep up with some computer that's going to make sure you see my videos. I was exhausted, and I needed a rest and a break, and I took it. And so you're getting this. And you can hear it in the way I'm even saying this. It's not like anyone has come at me and said, you're not doing your job. It's how powerful this need to do to produce can be. And honestly, I think it's incredibly damaging. My body, my brain needs a freaking break from the stress that I had to go through. And so I gave it its break, but not without some guilt. Because I'm a good old-fashioned New Englander. You work in your freaking sleep. That's the mentality. Don't take a break. Take a break, you're weak. I really want to kill that voice in my head. I am so tired of it. I've been on the road for 2 years and it still screams at me that I am not producing enough. Just because I don't produce like others. And part of that is pressure from social media. But I'm not going to blame social media 100% for that, honestly. Because I put the pressure on me. And I take responsibility for that part of it. I am doing the best I can to retrain my brain so that it does not abuse itself. Because I don't deserve the abuse. And once again, I've rambled on and basically had a therapy session on camera. So I hope some of you got something out of this. But I am actually going to post this and put it up and say I am finished for today, because this has been 6 hours that I have been trying to get this accomplished. And yeah, so thanks for joining me today. If you like today's video, if you appreciate today's honesty, give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed and you'd like to, please consider doing so. The channel could really use it, and I could use it, and the subscription button is below. And you know, if you want to make sure, you can go check out all my videos. I have 2.5 years worth of content up, so posting regularly, so there's a lot there to check out, and I'd appreciate it. And so then if you like it, you can hit that notification bell and get notified every single time I put out a video. And if you'd like to contribute, oh, hang on, kitten on the move. And if you'd like to contribute to my journey, I have links below in the description. Check out my Patreon so you can find out more about my book project. And if you'd like to contribute to keep me moving forward in a positive direction on that, I'd appreciate it. And there's other links below as well. So, deep breath, and have a great rest of your day, everyone. Take care of yourself. Little self-forgiveness goes a long way. A really long way. See you next time. Bye.